Hello and welcome to today's edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering the Marine Gunner Association's Hard as Hell 2-Gun 2025. This is Stage 1, 0317 Scout Sniper. Whew, what a mouthful. Now, what did you have to do on this stage? Well, you're 300 meters back from the targets, although you won't see that in this view, and you have silhouettes down there, and you're thinking, this is fairly easy until you realize about half the targets have no shoots with 8-inch plates in the middle that you have to hit. So yeah, 300-yard targets, 8-inch plates surrounded by no shoots. So if you slightly miss, you hit a no shoot. If you only miss a little bit, you just miss. And I think there was a dozen, maybe a little bit more targets down there. I forget exactly. This was living up to the name of the match, Hard as Hell. And you're not going to see me get off the line here. I'll just spoiler alert you with that. And the camera coverage is not the best. This is kind of the most mundane visually seen. So stick with us through the other stages as it gets a lot more dynamic. But that being said, I'll talk about the kit that I used here. The rifle is an M16A4 clone with an RCO on it. And yeah, I learned something about the RCO. And that thing I learned was the fact that you can be overpowered by the fiber optic. The sun angle was just right, and when I aimed in at the target, so much light was coming through the fiber optic that the chevron just bloomed out, and I could not really see the targets that clearly. And the effect on accuracy was pretty severe, to be honest. As you'll see later here towards the end of the run, once I shifted over a little to a different array of targets, it changed the angle. The brightness of the fiber optic went down, and then the hits kind of followed rapidly after that. The stage here was 5 minutes long. Matter of fact, all the stages were 5 minutes long in the match because it literally is hard as hell.
You're at 2 minutes.
First compliments go out to the ROs here. The calls they were making were 100% accurate every time. These guys really knew their business. And another cool thing was you had to tell them that you didn't want help if you didn't want it. Otherwise, they were going to help you out as much as you were willing to take it. And I asked for all the help I could get because I kind of needed it.
Try the one to the right of that.
The stage was a good test of marksmanship, hence the name Scout Sniper, so it told you what it was all about. The RCO should have been up to the task. And had I prepped it properly by putting some tape over it, which I immediately did after this stage, I probably would have got some slightly better results. Although, and when you see Nick's run, he did a lot better than I did. I don't think my results would have been that much better. You had to be really good, and I think you were engaging a set of targets that were even tougher than the normal 300-meter target when you're doing rifle qual. Or at least how rifle call was back in ancient history for me when I was in. I appreciated the challenge of this. I also appreciated the excellent communication skills of the ROs. As you watch here, you'll hear us talking back and forth, and the communication was spot on. I told them what I was engaging, they confirmed, and then proceeded to give me very accurate calls. I just wish I shot a little bit better to justify the effort they put into me. But it shows that the fundamentals always play. And while I was missing, I wasn't missing too terribly. I talked over with one of the ROs right after my run, and he was like, you were all around it, just out of it. And he did tell me to check my zero, which in fact I did do after the match was over, and the zero was still positive. So can't blame anything mechanical on my lack of performance here other than myself. But as you can see, as I get a hit, I reposition. The old fundamentals of good alignment, natural point of aim, natural alignment on the target definitely helped. At no point was I muscling the gun. The fact that they provided a support was of definite help. I chose to go with this block you see me using here, although they also had a tripod you could use. It was shooter's choice, or the shooter could elect to use no supports, although I don't recall anybody on our squad not using them. Now you see here, as a shift, the sun has stopped blooming me out, and the hits are coming a little easier.
Right of that.
And kind of horrible results there. Matter of fact, the only person worse than me was actually using iron sights. Now we'll get into Nick's run and talk more about it.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
All right, let's check out this disaster. Buzzer, go ahead, and I make the move to go ahead and use our lovely little stand we have here. So I elected to go ahead and sling my rifle and then attempt to do the 2-point loop sling deal, which, I don't practice, and you can kind of see the results of that. So we have pretty not stable platform throughout this stage, and that's what ate my lunch pretty hard. And in this case, what I elected to do was my
Impact.
choice of shooting targets was going to go
No shoot.
the no-shoot targets first, get those handled before my suppressor and everything that made my groups really, really spread out. So I wanted to get those higher value guys first and then engage all the targets left to right as they're visible to me from this position.
Just under. Impact. Impact.
Impact.
Impact.
Far right.
Impact.
Now we go ahead and move. And during my stage plan for this, I elected to continue using the brick, but after my performance on that first array, I elected to just go ahead and toss
Leftmost center.
Center left.
toss the brick over to my right side just because it was not reliable for me. So I elected to go ahead and do it, do it
Yep, left
Marine
center.
Corps Table 1 style of just like an in prone.
Impact.
And you see a little bit of trouble here, but
And then the no shoot stuff.
Yep. No shoot.
and then ironically, in the chaos of
That was
my
fun.
stage plan, I am now shooting the no shoot that is visible here towards the end.
No
That's where I
shoot.
eat a lot of no shoots.
No shoot.
Moving to right.
All right. Impact.
And go back left.
Yep. No shoot. Impact.
Drop back.
So after go ahead and re-engage that unload shoot clear, I then move on over. Now here for the stage plan, they gave us the tripod to go with, and I elected to go with, all right, hey, let's go ahead and deploy it. So I am moving, getting it as deployed as I can, and during our walkthrough, I managed to get through and say, all right, the way I have it set configured at this point right now on the stage was an appropriate height for me to get like an inverted kneeling done. But unfortunately, in the haste of me getting down there, that nice little prop is not sufficiently stable. So here I am just having another ride of the adversity train.
Left side. You on left side? Yep. No shoot. No shoot.
And here I had no idea where I was in the time. These are long format stages, so my lizard brain is really accustomed to things that are maybe 180 par time maximum. So here I was like, all right, 5 minutes, wait, I won't even consider it. But here, you'll see that I'll soon discover that the end of 5 minutes approaches pretty fast.
Time.
And there it is.
We hope you're enjoying this coverage of the Marine Gunner Association's Hard as Hell 2 Gun 2025. This stage was a little bit slow, but I can guarantee you as we go forward, the action's going to pick up. So please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow for Stage 2.